we upgrade to a certain streaming service, we might. We can, if you're watching, you can kind of a little bit. Somebody wants music. Messing around a little. I think Tia's like, can we get music? It's a random band. All right, here we go, boys. We're gonna do 12-minute periods. Elk River versus Wayzata. 3:35 on Sunday afternoon. Let's go. Offsides. I don't know. We get called on there.
Check.
I wasn't watching. All right, we're gonna go on the penalty kill right off the bat. Vinar's gonna jump in the box. We're back in district. D3 refs. Elk River jumps out early after the power play goal. Play there by Sam. It just wasn't on his tape. Tries to center it. Weston battling down in the corner, comes away with that. That's going to be Dare that trumps up the boards. But heads full steam, Wayzata will get a change to complete that. He tries to cut to the middle, runs over a guy. This guy's going to end up in the corner, and the refs are going to say play on. Soft first call, but not a bad second call. That puck goes up in the netting, and we're going to get a face off in the neutral zone, or offensive zone. First period. Gant's going to bring that around the board. Centers up to wing. It's going to come out of the zone. Offsides. It's offside. Never mind. Split that flag. Wow, they are tight on that tonight, aren't they?
That first one,
they're calling any type of physical contact tonight, so boys are going to have to play a little softer, I guess. Good save, Louis. We got a minute left on the penalty kill. Dvorak has forwards, Upsall and Memphis on the backside. See him. Little break. Jumps it deep, crosses the red line. He's going to swing around. Send it one deep. Let's stick there. Charlie's got the edge. Good play there by Hudson to break that up. So he's charged in the middle. Full strength. That'll go up into the Wayzata bench, and we'll get a change. .6:31 left to go in the first. Wayzata down 1-0. A power play goal by Elk River in the first 2 minutes of the game. Pass there, Foster over overskates that a little bit. Puck comes back into the zone. Weston's going to corral that, take his time, press for an outlet pass. That's going to be held in by Elk River. And they're going to work down low around the corner, get the edge on Louis, backside. He's able to make the save. Louis going to slam down on that, and we'll get a fresh set of legs on the ice. Wayzata will come out with the Dare, Grayson, and Kellen line. Wayzata's going to wrap that one around the boards. Grayson's going to tie up his man. Vance working down low behind the net. He's able to just a body contact, just a little frustration there, you could tell. The kid was kind of laying on the puck. Now Grayson with it. Coming up through center. Vance. Puck hits out to the middle. Oh, sat in the crease for just a second. Boys are crashing the net. We're going to come out of the zone with it. Good back check by the boys to squash up anything that was happening. Puck comes along the end where I saw it would have been a good pass, outlet pass, but just caught a skate. Now coming through a skate, it's going to pick up with Kellen. Kellen's going to have a little numbers. He's going to go one-on-one. Off the corner, hard shot, wide, nobody there to crash. That's why Wayzata was going for a change. Memphis works down low in the corner, battling. Kellen's going to have that on his tape. He's going to take the zone, go wide, tries for a little exit, but a little punch turn. Puck, that's offsides for sure. At least we're going to call that one. That's good. Wayzata will get a change. They'll get fresh legs. We'll go Vinar to center, Dvorak and Carlson on the wings. And on the back end, we've got Vance, Weston, and Hagen. Nope, not Hagen. Memphis. The puck gets sent up, and that's going to be icing, if they call it. We're going to come all the way back and get an offensive zone draw. Take that back. That's LaRose, not Alstead. Alstead and LaRose are D partners today. Good stick there. Boys are able to come out of it. And definitely a hook there as Carlton was working real hard. He's getting hooked and into the hands. So they could call it a slash, they could call it a hook, whatever they'd like. But the boys are going to go up on the power play here. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Let's see if they can make this happen. Came off the boards. Ken Henrik couldn't quite get the handle on that. Weston's going to settle that down, sends it up, that misses the stick, and that's going to be an icing on power play, which is too bad. So we'll start in our own offensive zone, and Wayzata will get a line change. 2:45 left to go in the first, 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in the power play. For those of you watching, I have reached global status, so We've gotten Australia and I think Europe for those watching at home or abroad. Gaffney's going to stream with some speed up the boards. Just gain access into the zone, cut it back. And he'll battle. He's working down low. Got his eyes up, looking good. Kicks that out to center. We're going to bounce that out and get it out to the D. But it's going to sneak out of the zone. Weston's going to go all the way back. And Sam's going to be able to take this one up. Works wide. Leaves that back for the defense. Achuo seen a back door. Foster looking back door, sends it back to him, sends it back on. The goalie had to make his first save of the night, which is great. Foster wraps it around the boards. And that's going to be icing. We'll just let that one go. We'll join you back here for an offensive zone faceoff. But we are full strength and not able to capitalize on that power play. 1:27 left to go in the period. Still down 1. I think they started a little slower, now starting to pick it up a little bit. We got Sullivan taking the face-off. Wyman and Foltz on the wings. That gets kicked out to D. Boys will settle it down a little bit, start to work their way up. Vance tries to slip a guy, but can't quite at the neutral zone. That's going to get across the red line and dumped in by Foltz. Dare's back there. We'll kick it back up to Kellen. Kellen, hard shot on net. And Elk River able to come out of the zone with it. No numbers, but he'll find his way into the corner, dumps that around the boards. He's looking middle. That's Memphis just motors a guy. Foltz has that next to the bench. Good play there by Elk River to turn him over. And Louis will make a save, and we got 7 seconds left in the first period. After one, Wayzata down 1-0 on an early power play goal scored by Elk River. Otherwise, I felt like they started to pick it up halfway through the first period and start a little flat. Now coming back at it. We'll pause for a quick commercial break. Have some popcorn, watch the show. All right, 12 minutes in the period. We're back in action. little bit. A little bit.
I got some thoughts.
I think everybody's got some thoughts today, so. Venata to take the face off for the start of the second period. Hendricks coming around the corner with that. He's got a head full of steam. They got numbers if they use them. Gets tripped off his stick. Charlie battling down low in the corner. Taking on the puck. Sends that one centering, middle. Just out of the reach of Henrik. Bernard working down low. And Elk River will come away with that battle. That squirts up to our defense in the neutral zone. They'll send it up to our forwards who get tackled into the corner, but no big deal. Refs say play on. Across the red line, the boys will dump it in. We got Gaffney and Brown working down low. That puck kicks out to defense. Hudson holds it in. Battles with the forward now. On net. Shot from Tyler. Puck's going to sit out in the kind of no man's land. Weston forces him into the corner. Foster battling, and now the boys will go back into their own end. Good stick there by Louis. Able to push that one aside. Puck comes out to the point. Good trip up there. Just as he was about to shoot, got his stick touched. But we'll get an offensive zone draw as that was at the end of Sam's shift. 9:16 left to go in the period. Pick him up. High stick, maybe? No? He splits our D. Shot wide. frustration coming out there in Wayzata. And we'll go on the kill here for a minute and a half. Short-handed goal would be great here if we can do it. Offsides, is that definitely was. I don't know what this thing is way offsides. Alright, we got a minute and 6 left on the kill, 7:06 left to go in the period. Wayzata still down 1-0. Wayzata wins the draw. Upsall's going to take that back into his own zone, just kind of maintain possession. He's going to dance around a little bit. Pass it around. Wayzata's going to come out of the zone. Memphis with it, crosses the red line, dumps that in. Just killing some time on the power play, which is great. There you go. Sends it back. Wayzata's going to dump it deep. And that'll be icing. Good kill here so far. 6:21 left to go in the period. 22 seconds left on the power play. We'll make Elk River go the full distance.
Not bad.
We got a pile up in front of the net. We lost an edge. What are we getting called on here? Cross check from somebody. We'll go 4-on-4 here for a minute. Actually, for 3 seconds. That's why Wayzata will go up on the power play here in 3 seconds. And we'll get an offensive zone draw. That's Elk River guilty of cross-checking. So we'll be even strength here, 4-on-4 for 3 seconds, and then Wayzata will go up on the power play. Wayzata wins the draw. LaRose, hard shot from outside, on net. Goalie able to control that, and 6 seconds tick off the clock, and we'll be on the power play for a minute and 24 seconds. Wayzata will come out with Sullivan, Wyman, Foltz line with LaRose and Alstead on the back end. Good stick out front. Just couldn't quite put it in the net. That was a nice wide open back door. Over the net. Sullivan's going to be on that puck. That's going to wrap around the boards. Elk River trying, and they're build up in front. That's going to be controlled by Grayson Foltz, who looks back door for Wyman, can't quite connect with him. And Sullivan's going to have that. He's going to send that back up to the point. Point kicks it over to Hudson. Hudson has kind of a miscue on the pass. Now that kicks back up to Hudson. Hudson's going to have it at the high slot. That's a little move, works down low. Kind of works down the corner. Puck gets chipped off his stick, and Elk River will clear the zone. Alstead's going to send that back up quick, and we're offsides. And Wayzata will get a fresh set of legs with 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Foster's going to split between two, but Elk River able to swallow him up. And then they're going to break out of the zone with some speed. Good back check there by Foster. And we'll end up going in our own zone with 9 seconds left to go on the power play. Oh, that was a nice, would have been a pretty goal. That's, jeez, that was.
Oh.
And then the boys will be offsides, not able to capitalize on that power play, but definitely a chance. And we'll get a neutral zone draw here. 4 minutes left to go in the first. Wayzata wins the draw. Defense play catch. Send it up through the middle. Oh, Dvorak loses the handle on it, but it was 3 feet from the slipped a dude. But it was a great little play there, but couldn't quite get the handle on his shot that he wanted. I'm sure he'll regret that one later. Vance is going to dump that one in deep. Henrik's going to give chase. Henrik there to slow it down. It's going to get wrapped along the boards. Defense is there, but not able to pinch. Or actually are able to pinch. Now Henrik jumps a guy. He's got that down in the corner. Tries to kick it back to Charlie. Charlie not able to connect on that pass. Elk River going to stretch that. Works him out wide. Henrik with wheels. He's got the edge. He's got the shot. Oh, goalie able to get a piece of that, right? Was it a goalie? I think they got a piece of it, but somebody did because it kind of deflected out front. Good stick there by Memphis. Take the puck with you. And cross the red line and dumped in. 2:41 left to go in the period. Wayzata finally showing some life here as they're now doing a little stretch pass. Henrik's going to dump that one in. Dare's going to give a little pressure as Wayzata goes for a change. Memphis forces him wide, doesn't let him cut to the net. That one goes into the corner. Kellen's going to be over there. That kicks up to... somehow finds its way on a Elk River stick, but I'm not sure how. And that clears the zone at least. Good pressure by Grayson, who ends up coming away with that puck. He's got Dare front side. Puck sitting on the crease for a second. Somehow he don't put it in the back of the net. Boys still have it below. Working down low. Kellen with it. Tries to send that backside. We got trip over the goalie. Goalie's down. And Elk River able to escape some serious mayhem there. Elk River dumps it deep into the corner. Put that on right on the Elk River tape. A lot of sorts here. Dare with a nice slip. Able to bring in, he's taking on 3 people. Grayson able to come away with that. Somehow has it out front. There we go! Assisted by Dare. 32 seconds left and the boys finally capitalize on a goal. I can hear the cheers all the way from Melbourne, Australia. As Wayzata evens this one up. 32 seconds left to go in the period. And we're tied up 1-1. Sam's got that on a little, gets forced wide. Still hanging on to it. Does a little nifty move behind the net, out front. Puck's sitting there still, and the goalie finally able to sit on it. Woo. Hey, I liked it. I like the fire. All right, let's light a fire here underneath the boys. It's a little too quiet, a little too stuffy that first period. Into the second, I feel like Wayzata's waking up a little bit finally. We got Tyler Brown taking the face-off with Foster and Sam on the wings. Hagemo and Crosby on the back end. That's going to get out of the zone. Vance able to kick that one up. Foster able to work down low. Now Sam working down low. Kicks it out front. Oh, just ran out of time. I could tell they were working on something there, but just ran out of time. And we are into the third period, tied up 1-1. And we'll pause for another minute commercial break. Yes. Quick break. Changes the periods. I tend to forget that.
Is that scoreboard? What's the app?
Sideline HD. If the Bantams have a good success with the system that they're using, maybe. That's just for yeah. But if we want, if we can, I mean, goal clips, assist clips, we get those. If they want something more, we should. I could.
You can do it on YouTube.
Jack here after. All right, we're coming to you for the third period, 16 minutes. Pressure right off the bat. We're going to get 15 minutes running time. Plus they only got the ice for an hour today, so. Try able to win that battle, working down low, shoots it wide, just defense able to hold that in, Vance with it, sends it down low to Henrik. Henrik slips a guy, slips another guy, gets kind of tackled, but don't mind the shot on net. The goalie's going to give up a rebound, but Wayzata wins the draw, sends that over, shoots that into him. Now sends it down low. Tyler Brown working down low, sends that back up to Opsal gets intercepted by Elk River, and now Elk River just sends that to our defenseman. Happy little gift there. We'll enter back in the zone. Foster's going to pressure down below the net. Elk River looking to break out if they can. Wayzata definitely getting a little bit more jump in their step as they're kicking that out to the point. Memphis sends that on just wide. Upriver works down low and into the corner. Nice deflection out front. Shot from the high slot, deflected out front, and Louis not able to get a glove on that or get a pad down on that. It was a good play there by Elk River. We're down 2-1 with 13 left to go in the third. Alstead working behind his own net. Sends it up to his point. He works that out of the zone again. Foltz is going to send that up. He's got a breakaway. Kellen's got it. Down the corner. Centers. Not able to connect. Shot by Elk River just wide of the net, but very nice play on their part. Foltz will go into the corner and try to send that up. Elk River there to keep it in the zone. They center that one. Louis able to make a save. Now Dare has it. Sends that all the way length of the ice, and I believe that'll be icing. We'll come back into the neutral zone. We're coming into the offensive zone. Our defensive zone. 11:51 left to go. Borak will take that wide, cut into the middle. Puck gets knocked off his stick. It's going to get sent up to the point, held in there by, nope, that's going to come out. And that'll be icing on Elk River. Puck sitting on the crease. Got a little 2-on-2 battle. Boys are on sides. Puck goes into the corner, center. Play there by Wayzata to break that up. Sam's just going to ditch that one out of the zone. And Elk River's going to dump it in, and they're going to get a change. Memphis going to take that behind the net and just kind of roll it along the boards. Go, boys. You got numbers. You got 2-on-1 if you use them. He's got the edge. There it is! Big Buster! No, Grayson. Could have been Grayson. That's not 1-1, not 1-7. So Grayson unassisted, I believe. Foltz evens the score. 8:45 left to go. Hey, let's go, Ward! Working down low, help him. We're gonna get offsides. We're not offsides, we're gonna get deep. Was he across the red line when they called that? I guess.
Someone took
Allstead's gonna work back. 7:13 left to go in the period. Got the edge. You got the edge. Middle. Center. Oh, boys. Working down low. Tyler working down low. Wayzata definitely with the better play here in the last period. Play there by Sid. Goes off the boards. Send it out. Get it out. There you go. Good feed. Foster splits. Oh. Memphis with it down below net. He's going to send that up to Fultz. Fultz is going to slip a guy. Pushes it ahead. Good battle there by Fultz. That puck's going to come out of the zone and go deep. Wyman back there to corral it. Sends that up to Upsell. Upsell hits Dare. Dare coming up the edge. Crosses the blue line, dumps that in. Elk River able to exit the zone without any difficulty. Now Grayson with it. That's a goal, baby! Grayson with another goal! All right, buddy. Gonna tuck that into the goalie's skates and the goalie put it in for him. So, or no, that was that Wyman or Grayson? I don't know. Since Kellen came through first, I'm thinking that it's Wyman, but I'm not sure. Dan, Kellen?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Couple extra backs. I don't know. Grayson with a hand
Good deflection up front. All right, there you go, boys. Let's go. 3:44 left to go in the first. Wayzata up 3-2. Bernard, Henrik, and Elliott on the forwards, and then we got Allstead. Ooh, I could tell what they were thinking there. That was actually a really lot of good play happening. Get back, boys. Gotta get back. Puck up high and wide. And And Wayzata's going to go on the power play with 2:47 left to go in the period. Gaffney working down behind his own net. And puck squirts out front and just sits in front of the goalie for a quick second. Now Elk River controlling in their own zone. Good battle there by Foster. Foster's going to take it away. And, puck sitting in the crease. No, nobody there. Elk River with some 2-on-2 numbers coming back. Score a short-handed goal here. 1:37 left to go. We're tied up 3-3. .125 left in it. 31 seconds left to go on the power play. That crosses the red line, but that sneaks up into the Elk River bench. And we'll get a neutral zone draw with 58 seconds left to go, running time. So there's no stop time left in the last minute. Although they probably could since they have 3 minutes left to go in the period. We'll take a neutral zone face-off. .30 seconds left. Dare's going to enter the zone, dumps that down deep. Seconds left to go in the period and in the game. And that'll be it. Final score 3-3. That'll be the end of the game.